Raw Story is reporting on an absolutely unbelievable case of fundamentalism coming out of Idaho. They report Idaho Republicans are pushing a bill that would allow teachers to cite the Bible as a reference book in science classes. The Senate Education Committee has given preliminary approval to a measure introduced by State Senator Sheryl Nuxoll, what would permit teachers to use the religious document for reference purposes in classes such as astronomy, biology, and geology. Oh, goodness gracious. What have we done here? This is pathetic, man. This is like embarrassing on the world stage. Like, I almost don't want to do the story because I don't want people in the UK and Australia and Canada to go, really? Really, guys? That's what you're doing? You're going to fucking use the Bible in science classes? They say, no, don't worry. It's not the entire curriculum based on the Bible, but you just reference it every now and then. But there's nothing to reference in there! This predates science! What are you doing? What a sick, disgusting joke. Now, guys, the way to fight back against this is not the way that, us atheists would think, which is just say, okay, look, here are the bullshit claims in the Bible, so you can't use it for that because it's not that, because that doesn't land with these dumbasses and these knuckle draggers. So what you have to do is say, okay, great, no problem. So you want to use the Bible in science class. Got it, no problem. We also now, we have to, because this is the way the country works, you have to now allow the Quran in there as well. What's the response going to be? Then all of a sudden, you'll never see Republicans run to separation of church and state faster than when you say, great, let's break out the Quran and the Hadith. Somebody grab me the Bhagavad Gita while we're at it. They go, well, wait, what? No, I want my voodoo down your throat. I don't want theirs. Are you crazy? That's crazy. No, let's get rid of it. Oh, it's science. It's science in the science class. Science in the science class. That's what we're in favor of. No, these guys are so pathetic. What's amazing to me is that they don't get that this isn't a thing. Like, this isn't debatable. Like, what do you mean? We just want to take the Bible and put it in the science classes. That's like saying, hey, man, I just want to take green eggs and ham and use it in the math class. What are you going to do? That's what I want to do. I just want to take Harry Potter or the Chronicles of Narnia or the Lord of the Rings and use it in biology class. What? Is there a problem here? Yeah, there's a fucking problem. Did you know that in the Bible, there are multiple instances where they talk about the four corners of the earth? What kind of an earth would have four corners? A flat earth is in the fucking Bible. And these guys are saying, yeah, let's use that for science class. That's madness. In the Bible, they talk about how a woman can never teach a man anything. Anything. They need to know their role. I mean, this is what you want to teach as science? Like, yeah, get in the kitchen, bitch. Know your role. This is what you do. No, again, this is not a debatable thing. You don't take mythological books from thousands of years ago, written in the desert by idiots, and say, well, now we're going to apply this to empirical research today. No, there's this crazy thing about empirical research. It's empirical. It's actually based on what we know and what we measure and what we can test. So I was like, no, grab the book with the 7-headed dragons in there and let's use that. Grab the book with the dude who fit every animal on a boat, which was bigger than any boat had ever been built at the time and impossible for it to actually work. Grab the guy who put every animal on a boat and saved humanity when the world flooded. How did he feed all those animals? That's a serious question. And how is it that the polar bears were able to survive in the same climate as the lions? Lions are typically in a very hot climate. Polar bears are in a cold climate. How did they not all eat each other? They're going to get kind of hungry on the boat. Where did he fit all the food? It's all so stupid! It's all so stupid! And then if people respond with the classic smart man's dodge with religion, well, they're allegories. They're all allegories. Okay, well then, still, wouldn't that not be in the science class? If it's an allegory, it ain't science. Why the fuck would you put it in the science class? No, these are literalists. These are fundamentalists. These are numbskulls. These are not people who take education seriously. And this is why I've proposed a couple times on the show, you have to have, people mock Common Core. Does it have problems? I'm sure it has problems. But the core of it makes sense, which is you need a federal curriculum. If you leave the people in Mississippi to make up their own mind about what to teach their kids, you're probably going to have the Bible in every fucking class to one extent or another. No, you know what? Math is math, whether it's in Kentucky or it's in New York. Science is science, whether it's in Louisiana or it's in California. And we need to understand that the facts don't change when you go from one state to another, no matter how much people might want that to be the case. So you have to depoliticize education and just let the people who know what the fuck they're talking about make the curriculum. But when we don't have that, and we have these dunces doing it, we become an embarrassment to the entire world.